600 feet, continue straight onto Skybridge Road.
So our intent for this video for you today, to introduce Rocky and Colby to you, is to help you see what they are, and if you feel like they are a prospective match for your home, let us know, and we'll start working out next steps and discussing the possibilities and everything. So to pre-frame some of the thoughts that we have with placing Rocky and Colby with a family, there's a few things that we want people to know, and that is, like, we are already planning to travel to help Rocky and Colby get to their next families, and we are already planning to help Rocky and Colby transition over to their new families by spending a full day with the family with Rocky and Colby. We feel like Rocky and Colby are very adaptable and can transition to a new home. We don't want to just drop them into a family's arms and expect them to just take it from there. We want to help Rocky and Colby acclimate to their new families. We feel like a new family is going to love Rocky and Colby. We want Rocky and Colby to help love their new family as well. So we're planning to spend a whole day with the prospective family and let them interact with Rocky and Colby, Rocky or Colby, and let them see what they are and discuss training with them, discuss their routine, and help Rocky and Colby spend a day with us and the new family to help them condition them to their new family. So that will be an excellent opportunity to make sure that the new family knows that it's a good match for them, and before they, finalize any kind of commitment with these guys, and that will help Rocky and Colby acclimate to the families and be as smooth of a transition over to the new family as possible. And then we fully anticipate the normal protocol with us, helping the new family with a crate and some things from us in that crate, like a puppy blanket and some toys and things like that in that crate, to acclimate to the new home, so that they're not just jumping into cold water in a new environment with no kind of sentimental values and such. So we'll provide some things that will help them with their new crate in the new home be less novel. It's not just going to be complete novelty to them and completely foreign to them. There's going to be something that they feel like is familiar as they transition over to that new family. So we feel like the new families are going to do great with them. I think the ideal family for Rocky and Colby will look like they could have some kids in the home, but with Rocky and Colby's size and them being used to our 10-year-old and whatnot, then I think a family with kids in the home would do okay. But any children that are kind of under the age of 10 would need to have like super close supervision with Rocky and Colby, so that your kids can get acclimated to the happy, normal Vizsla bouncy antics that are typical of a Vizsla. And so at this size, we don't want to traumatize a child that's unfamiliar with kind of happy, bouncy dog behaviors, and have them bumped into or knocked over or something like that, and then not have a favorable impression of their new family member that's coming to the home. And so if the family does have kids, we would want them to have close supervision. I think the ideal family would be a family that might have kids, but they're also dog savvy. They kind of know that just because the dog knocks them over doesn't mean that the dog's a terrible dog. You know, we don't want the kids to just go run and hide. But they don't have to go to a home, so Rocky and Colby wouldn't have to go to a home with kids. I think they would do just fine in a 100% adult home environment, and so where everybody just, you know, all the humans are full grown and everything else like that. Annie, do you have any thoughts on some of that that we've talked about that I haven't covered?
Nothing comes to mind. I think you covered it pretty well.
Okay, so as we kind of consider Rocky and Colby and things like that, let us know if you feel like they're a potential match for your home. We've tried really hard to condition these guys to lots of different life experiences so that they'll acclimate well to either an urban environment or you know, a rural setting, those types of things. They've had exposures to both, and we just know that Vizslas are adventure ready dogs, and so we've tried really hard to get them ready to hike and bike with their new families. They've spent time in the water and played at Cave Run Lake with us. They like to swim and things like that. They're not afraid of, you know, getting their feet wet and things like that. So they're adventure ready dogs, and we're happy to help introduce them and answer more questions if anybody has any about these great dogs. So let us know if you have any questions about them.